Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, back in the 1960s and 70s, America had blundered into a war with Vietnam. And after a while, that war became pretty unpopular and people started protesting it. And a lot of people accused the protesters of being unpatriotic. And since some protesters burned the American flag, that act gave those people ammunition. But is burning the flag necessarily an unpatriotic act? Is criticizing your country and demonstrating against its policies or actions unpatriotic? Is patriotism refusing to criticize your country no matter what your government does? Now, in school, I learned that there were certain things that made our country great. The fact that we elect our own leaders. The fact that we are free to choose our own destinies, that we can travel freely around the country and even out of the country. That we can practice whatever religion we like or none at all. That our justice system relies on evidence and acts independently of the government. And that we can speak out, even burn a flag to make our point. And the fact that our news media is not controlled by the government. There are so many things that I was taught that I believed, and to a large extent still believe, that make our country great. So when our country fails to live up to those ideals in policy and in practice, the idea that we should all just go along with it is absurd. Conservatives, they like to pretend that they are the last bastion of patriotism. But after the financial crisis, when they were driven out of power, we saw them deliberately try to sabotage the economic recovery in order to regain power. This was not patriotism, it was partisanship. And it bordered on treason. Now, I'm not saying that the Republicans had to support everything Obama did, but the fact is that the Republican Party was very publicly open about the fact that they were not going to support anything that Obama tried to do, even if it was good for the country. And despite the fact that this was a form of treason, they were successful, and they now control the White House and the Congress. So now we have one branch of government controlled by people who are actually on the record as being disloyal to the United States, and a president who is only loyal to himself. And these people will be lecturing us on patriotism even as they subvert the values and the institutions that made this country great. Thanks for listening.